So you guys were one. I'm hearing a lot of you guys. You guys wanted a theme song shortened, so here we go. This girl reviews movies, games, and books. Sometimes she plays them. So does that. And when she does it with the cat, does that make her crazy? Does that make her crazy? Probably. So it's shorter. There you go. Crazy Cat Lady Gamer Reviewer or Martha Butler does not own any trailers or pictures. I use them under fair use, educational, for education and entertainment purpose. Okay, hi everybody, Mark here. So today, I know it's been a while since a lot of you have already covered it, but I wanted to say my thoughts on it. But Kingdom Hearts on Union Cross's ending has been put on for Japan, and some people have translated it so people like us can watch it before we get to play it. And what do I think of it? Let's get started with what on spoilers. So on each character, I know I never really talked about the phone game so much, but that's because I stopped playing it. Because every time I got a new phone, I had to restart. So I just gave up on it and just watched the cutscenes on it. And hopefully, I do hope that they either remake it and put it onto the consoles soon, or do what they did with back cover, make the second part into cutscenes. So for people who can't get can't get don't like playing phone games like myself, can still play it. So yeah. And there's people who think that this story is not that important to the overall concept of it, just because it's on the phone. Which I can see that, but since I'm such a big fan of Kingdom Hearts, I want to play everything. So yeah. So here we go. There's 5 different characters in this part. Well, technically 6, but I'm not gonna really cover. If I say any names wrong, it's because they don't ever say these names physically, and I liked when games say names physically. Otherwise, and I'm not sure how to pronounce these names sometimes. So, sorry. So Lorena, who ends up being the girl with the eyes, I don't remember her name now, but the only organization girl, basically. I know one of the only ones that organization girl. So yeah. So she's been here. So does Arlusa, but his real name is another name hard to pronounce. So this is what we call it Marluxia here. I'll try spelling it out for you guys, but we get to see like where they both come from here, and they come like 100 years in the past, and they get transported here during this part to 2 different worlds. Like one, like Marluxia ended up going to the dwarf woodlands, and Lorena gets to go to the land at the Sleeping Beauty world. And Ven Vincent Ven is here too, and he ends up teleported to the Keepway graveyard, and Brain is doing this to make sure all his friends get away, but he's about to get away, but he like probably try to put himself as not or sacrifice himself. Um, so, but looks like Luxu. I mean why they my name is Luxu Luciu. I know I'm saying a lot of these names wrong. I'm probably saying wrong characters' names, but I'm sorry. You can correct me in the comics if you want to, in the comment section. But he ends up like taking over Brain, having Brain take over Brain's body. Darn cat. Um. Anyway. Uh. Dear. Skull and Ephemer are stuck on either side, and they're both about to die basically, and they both get inside the portal. Getting inside a portal with the player character, and like 4 different darknesses attack them, and the character returns to be possessed by one of the darknesses, and these are basically the original darknesses. There's like 13 of them, and I guess the Master of Masters is trying to get to where they get picked as being possessed by the darknesses. That's what he's training himself and his apprentices for. That's why he made it look like there was a traitor, but there wasn't really one. So yeah. So they would all go crazy and come in the darknesses would possess them. I don't know if that really worked or not, but that's basically what his plan was. So, the player character, after he ends up sacrificing him or herself, you end up, we find out that if they go to sleep, they become dream eaters after they die. If they decide to stay awake, they will they can be reincarnated and become somebody else in life, where they hold Oz memories, but I don't think they're a different person. They find out the player character ends up coming Xehanort, so that's kind of weird. Like a lot of people always joke that everybody's Xehanort. Now, literally, everybody is Xehanort. It's like a little tack back from the game as a laugh. So, found that pretty cool. And funny. So, after Skull ends up, like, we still think that Skull is Experiment X. So, as far as we know, we don't know where exactly she ends up, but because we don't see her anywhere. But Ephemer doesn't get away from the town. So Daybreak, but we just seen a statue of him when Brain gets to have his own body back from Luciu taking over his body, and he sees a statue of it, and we find out he's the one that built Scala Kylum on top of Daybreak Town's all body, all pieces. So yeah, and I think that's basically it. I mean, a lot of this was like mind blowing and stuff like that, but I did like most of what we got here. I would like to know if I know we still haven't like gotten like Dark Road some finished, but we got like with the connection here to Dark Road. So why we get transported plane as Xehanort in that game. Orny is friends, and so yeah, and we find out that also Brain is probably ends up being Ericus's grandpa's Devilman's distant relatives, since he got transported to close up to the that present time to where he would be his grandpa, because they did mention that his grandpa did fight in one of the Keyblade Wars, and now we know how he could, because he got transported to the future. So yeah, I do like a lot of it because it does explain some stuff that we did not know the answer to, but it creates still more questions. So yeah. So I'll see you guys later. Like, favorite, and subscribe. And goodbye.